Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Keeping the voice down. Got my kids sleeping early tonight because the time change. I don't know when I'll post this, but yeah, springing forward, right? Which is tricky when your little kids lose an hour of sleep. So I'm excited for a number of reasons. One, this is not proper glassware for this beer. I guess it is in terms of size and shape, but just got my fancy Moxa gold rimmed glass snifter. Anyway, and I wanted to open something from my cellar that would be worth putting in this, and I didn't want to open any of the thick nibs bottles that I got from Moxa today because I kind of want to sit on those for some time. But I got this, which I have never tasted. I've had Parabola, and I love it. I've never had Sucaba. This is from Firestone Walker, 2016. Comes in at a boozy 13.4% ABV. Yikes. What else do you want to know about this? There were 4,000 cases produced, so it's not exactly that limited. Yeah, anywho. This is the 6th year, I believe, number 6. So I'm assuming that's the 6th year they've made it. It's a barrel-aged barley wine. To be honest, I don't drink a lot of barley wine. There is a very good chance I'm about to stick my nose in this and then taste it and then stop the video and dump it out. Although, I'm sure I'd catch some flack, so there's some flacky people out there. Gotta be careful what I do around here. Alright, no kids in this video, right? They're sleeping, so, you know. I'm sure I lost half you already. Let's give it a little sniff. Gosh, that's so different. I wish I was a little more experienced with the barley wine scene, because to me, I get a very grapey, I get like a very vinous quality here on the nose. I make a little bit of wine, and to me, this almost smells like a lot of that kind of oaky, grapey kind of, but like dried fruits, a lot of dried fruits. This is like very raisiny, like dried prunes, raisins. Definitely some oak, but it's not like it's not an oak bomb. I'm not getting scared of the oak guy here. I mean, dried fruits, it's, there's a little bit of like a fruit cakey thing, you know? It doesn't smell like it's gonna be sweet, but dried fruits for days. So, let's see what it tastes like. A little scared. So here's my thought. To me, this is not my cup of tea. And I'll tell you why. Oh man, I'm gonna catch flack for this. I'm not sorry, because everybody interprets beer differently, and this is gonna be my take on this, okay? And actually, before I go into things I don't like, I will say I did have a barley wine recently from Tired Hands, totally unexpected, that I thought was fantastic. So, I'm not anti-barley wine, okay? And maybe this is like a more classic, perfect example, so maybe I am. To me, this is too boozy, and it like, you feel that when you drink it. It's not as thick as like a big stout is, so you don't get like the velvety mouthfeel, the thick, sticky kind of like breakfast stout thing going on. You don't get that, which I think actually helps kind of counter the booziness. With this, it's a lot more like, gosh, this is going to make it sound terrible, but it's as if you threw a shot of vodka in like an already strong beer that was like aged in wine barrels and not necessarily hoppy at all. So it's like it's hard to explain, but I mean, you do get like caramel, you get some components that are interesting, and you know, maybe if I let it warm up, it'd be great. It's just not for me. So I will catch some heat. I am sure there are some, I think this is like rated crazy high. I'll have to look it up after this. But like, this is absolutely not something I would ever seek out again. And I love Parabola, which is a barrel-aged stout. Totally different beer. Can't really compare the two. But to me, this just tastes like a vodka-infused beer with some oak and some dried fruit components to it. It's, to me, I don't like it. So, sorry, not sorry. God, it's hard though when you review beers that you know people like go crazy over, and I know by reputation that people love Sucaba. But look, if nothing else, I hope to bring honesty in my interpretation of these beers. We're all different. We like different things. I'm still trying to expand my palate and taste more stouts and more stronger beers and kind of bridge that gap because I've been IPA heavy lately. So I will consider this a learning experience for me, and I won't pick this up next year. Cheers, everybody.